Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Chris Davis, and today we're reviewing the Samsung Ultra 24, or Samsung 24 Ultra, my fault, Samsung 24 Ultra. So I've had this phone since this past May, and I've had some time to use it so I can give you guys a good review on it, and I can give you guys my opinions on it. I was reluctant to do this review because I wanted to make sure I had plenty of time to use the phone so I could talk about it and I could be very knowledgeable about it. Also, there was other things for me to review at the time that I wanted to do, but I've had plenty of time to use this phone. I want to review it. I know you guys like when I review tech stuff on the channel. So with that being said, let's get into it. So Samsung 24 Ultra. I like this phone. There's a lot of features on here that I really enjoy. Before I got this phone, I had a Samsung Note 8. I had it for 7 years. That was an amazing phone. But when it's time for me to get a new one, I learned that the Samsung Notes were obsolete and that the Ultra series replaced them. So when using this phone, it's a better version of the Note. It has a stylus pen, just like the Note. I don't use this as much, but I'm going to start using it more just because when I sign into accounts or when I'm texting, the pen's more accurate than my fingers. One feature that I really appreciate about this phone is the screen. The screen size is very big. It has great resolution to look at photos, videos, and social media. While we're on the screen, I appreciate the adaptive lighting that it has. So depending on your lighting environment, the lighting on the screen will change. So if you're in a dark room, the screen will get brighter. If you're outside and it's sunny, the screen will get dimmer. So I think that is incredible. Now, you're seeing the back of the phone. You see all these cameras right here. There's there's 4 cameras in the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This little white part here is supposed to be a flashlight, and I'm not sure exactly what this is. Try to look online to see what it is, but it's not a camera lens, it's something else. And then there's a camera up in the front. So there's 5 cameras, and pictures and the video that this camera takes is incredible. I don't have to think about shutter speed or lighting. The phone calculates all of that for me, and this camera takes really great photos. I mean, it's just as good as a DSLR camera, or even better, because you don't have to calculate shutter speed and aperture. Phone does that for you. Though it's really cool if you know how to do that on a DSLR camera. I'm trying to learn that. I have it somewhat down, but I still need to practice it more. Another thing that I like about this phone is its storage capacity. So you can get 3 different types of storage on this phone. So there's the lowest 256 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes, and the terabyte. Terabyte's too much for me, so I went in the middle, 512 gigabytes. I guess you guys are wondering why I chose that. Well, for me, when I buy a new phone, I don't get a phone every year. I basically have the phone until it becomes obsolete. I guess I shouldn't have it for that long. I should trade it in before that, but I don't get phones every year. So this is gonna at least last me 5 or 6 years. I heard that they're gonna keep updating this phone for 7 years. So that's why I went with the 512 gigabyte storage on it, and it has expandable storage with an SD card. So that gives you plenty of space for photos, for apps to download, and this phone's powerful enough to where you can play some video games on here. You don't even have to go for a gaming phone. You can just go for this phone. You'll have the processing power, and you'll have all the other cool features on here that the gaming phone doesn't. Now, another thing I like about Samsung phones is if you have the Samsung hardware, you have the really amazing battery life, but also you have Samsung software and you have Google software. these two companies tag team together to take on the iPhone. And I've watched some reviews on this phone, and plenty of tech reviewers say that this phone is better than the iPhone 15. And I think that it's better than the iPhone 16 that just came out. But this phone is incredible. It's a better version of the Note. I enjoy using it. It syncs up also to my Samsung Galaxy Watch Classic 6. I'll give you guys a review on that in another video, probably Tuesday. But overall, I enjoy using this phone. Now, there is one feature on this phone that I have not used, and it's for my own personal reasons. The artificial intelligence. They call it on this phone advanced intelligence, Bixby, Google Assistant. It's the same thing, and the reason why is because personally, I think artificial intelligence is going way too fast, and tech experts have said we need to put a pause on it. Now, I'll go into more in-depth reasons for why I don't use artificial intelligence or why I'm reluctant to use it in another video, because it deserves a video in and of itself. And if I try to explain it in this video is going to be very long. And this is about the Samsung 24 Ultra. But overall, guys, I really enjoy this phone. And if you are looking to get a new phone, I highly recommend you get this one. If you have like $1,100 or $1,300, I recommend you get this phone. As I said earlier, it's going to last you a while. I mean, if you don't pick up phones every year and you're going to keep your phone for a while, I recommend you get this one because this one is amazing. So that's all we have for today. If you liked what I had to share, please hit the like button, hit subscribe. Share this video with all your friends, and all of you have a great day.